In your new book, which is called Toward a True Kinship of Faiths, you write about the danger posed by religious conflict, and you say that we, the believers, no longer have the luxury of a worldview that does not accord full respect to other religions, and actually you mentioned that in your teaching as well. And that you think that we can achieve this kind of respect because of what you call the compassion that lies at the heart of all religions. But it seems to me that in many, especially the monotheistic religions, that exclusivism is just as central as compassion. Judaism, Christianity, and Islam each contain claims, like Jesus' statement that no one comes to the Father except through me. You propose in your book a strategy to overcome this obstacle. You suggest that it has to do with the difference between theological doctrine and spiritual practice, which you say is much more flexible.
Now here, I always say, telling or expressing the concept of one truth, one religion, and the concept of several truths, several religions. The two contradictory things. So for individual practitioner, concept of one truth, one religion is very relevant. And Buddhist practitioner also, because for one's own sort of practice, which is that kind of approach, one truth, one religion. But then the reality, there are so many teachings there. Not just recently invented, but last more than 3,000 years. You see different traditions there. India, the circumstances are such. There are so many religions. Almost our whole world religion exists in that continent. So I think every Indian, I think, from childhood knows there are different traditions. So like Tibet, former Tibet, like me, isolated. So it's a different sort of concept, a different view. So now world, 21st century, a lot of sort of communication, including tourists, and also the technology, communication, information. So now things is moving that direction. You see, knowing there are many different traditions. And like you, as you mentioned, Jesus Christ, you see, what's it? According to this teaching, the whole thing created by God. So Buddhism also created by God. Islam also created by God. If you believe, you see, other religion, something God does not want, but it happened, then how can you explain God is powerful and God is created? So sensible sort of thinking, all these sort of different traditions, essentially, from the theistic viewpoint, you see, created by one source. Okay.
But first of all,
now here, what I usually tell people, we have to make distinction, respect, admiration, appreciation, and faith. Faith towards one's own religion, but respect, admiration, appreciation towards all other religions. That I usually do. The previous Indian president, actually Muslim. And then Indian Prime Minister was sick. Usually I prefer saintly politician, wonderful. Then the ruling party's leader is Catholic. One Italian. So look, see India, really, the multi-religious sort of nation, and the top leaders of the country, one Muslim, one Hindu, one Christian, like that, work together, no problem. So I think I really sort of have this sort of full conviction. Last more than 60 years, India very stable, and one of the reasons successful democracy in India is 1,000 years respect different religious tradition.
Respect differences.
Oh, respect different religious tradition. Intellectually, argument, critical sort of argument, but in reality, respect each other.
Thank you.
Maybe my statement also, since India is my second home, a little bit sort of exaggeration maybe. Then you have to check.